Okay, so sorry. Now I am going to attempt to make the health portion of my 23andme videos. If my voice sounds weird or does anything weird in this, it's because I have got a cold right now. And so yeah, there's that. Okay. Right now I have up the health and traits, disease risks, and when you do this, your results will be different than mine. And apparently I have no shame, and I will show you my results. My highest thing seems to be exfoliation glaucoma. I'm not old enough to have that, so I don't really have that. My great-grandmother has that, and she's in her 80s, so I'm not really worried about that. Multiple sclerosis, don't have that. Bipolar, pretty sure I don't have that. Asthma, as far as I know, I don't have that. Celiac disease, I probably do have that. I'm not, like, I have something, yeah. Let's see. Cleft lip. Yeah, pretty sure I did not have that. The most important thing to remember when doing this is that 23andMe will not diagnose you with anything. You can have the genes for something and not have it. So yeah, just remember, it's not a diagnosis. If you have the genes for, let's say, gout, for example, that doesn't mean you have gout. Although, yeah. Let's see. I don't know I don't even know what half this stuff is. Okay, usually you can click on something and it'll take you to another page that will tell you what genes you have for that thing, and it'll give you more information on it. I cannot click on it right now because if I do, it'll bring up other people's names, and yeah, I'm going to keep their privacy. Okay, and it also tells you what you have a decreased risk for. Psoriasis, don't have that. Rheumatoid arthritis, pretty sure I don't have that. Or melanoma. Okay, and then celiac disease shows up on my decreased risks here too. Some conditions, they, how do I put this? They like take up or require or use or whatever more than one gene, and so I have some of the genes for it, and some of the genes that say I have a lower risk for celiac disease. So I've got both, the genes for more and the genes for less. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, and then typical risk, I guess, are just what everybody and their brother has or something. I don't know. Just average risk, I'm guessing. You got breast cancer, heart attack, lung cancer, Parkinson's, yeah. All this good stuff. I kind of thought the heart stuff would be higher because I have done in my genealogy research. I have looked up like death certificates for my mother's side, and nearly everyone on my mother's side, her great grandparents and whatnot, have like died of heart attacks or had heart attacks and stroke and all that. And stroke. Bunch of stuff I cannot pronounce. Tourette syndrome. I don't think I have to worry about male infertility. Yeah. Not a dude. Okay, and we are going to move on to the carrier status. Let me check my time on this here. Hold on. Okay, I'm at 4 minutes. Okay. I guess this means the things I carry that I could pass on to my kids. Okay, let's see. Alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, I do not even know what that is. Cystic fibrosis, don't have that. Hemochromatosis, I think that has something to do with iron, I'm not sure. Don't have that. Don't have any of these. I don't know, and I do not know of any relatives that have any of these. Yeah, don't have sickle cell. Yeah, okay. And there's that. Different things. I have a bunch of variant absent, so I'm good with that. And moving on to the health and traits drug response. There's this. Apparently I have an increased sensitivity to Coumadin. Good thing I don't need to be on blood thinners. Caffeine metabolism. Fast metabolizer. That actually kind of explains a lot. Yeah. Heroin addiction. Higher odds. Good thing I'm not a heroin addict. I would be SOL. And I have increased odds of responding to interferon beta therapy. Don't know what that is. Sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. Okay, that was fun. Moving on again. And now we are on to traits. Yeah. These are the things that are kind of obvious that you wouldn't really need a test for, but whatever. Let's see. I can taste bitter foods. Oh, yes. Okay, eye color. Likely brown. My eyes are green. Okay, but green eyes are kind of tricky. In this it says, in Europeans, 56% chance of brown eyes, 37% chance of green eyes, and 7% chance of blue eyes. So I fall into the 37% chance. Lactose intolerant, likely tolerant. Yes, I can drink milk. No problem there. Non-ABO blood groups. Resistance to HIV and AIDS. I'm not resistant, of course. I mean, he really is, seriously. Asparagus metabolite detection. Typical odds of detection. I do not like asparagus, so I can't really speak much for that. Eye color preliminary research. Okay, that said my eyes would be likely blue. So, yeah. It's kind of weird for green-eyed people there. Let's see. Hair curl. Slightly, okay, up here. Hair curl. Slightly curly hair on average. My hair is straight as a stick. So, apparently I am below average on whatever gene they tested with that. So, yeah, there you go with that. Preference. Let's see. Okay, so we have hair curl preliminary research. Typical curliness. Nope, still straight as a stick. My hair will hold curl though, but I need to put it in there myself. God did not gift me with curly hair. Let's see, we got reflective error. Measures of intelligence. Higher nonverbal IQ. Not so sure about that, because I stank at math, and I still do. Apparently have an increased pain sensitivity. I was not aware of that. I like this last one. Avoidance of errors. Less efficient. Yeah. I'll go with that. And up here. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Not really that much to it. Just interesting. You know, it's kind of a, oh, okay. You know, good to know. Not much I can really do with it. I mean, you know, like, disease risks. How long have I been going here? 8 minutes. Okay, I don't have much longer to go on here. Yeah. It's like, the kind of things you find in here are good to know, but it's not like an end-all be-all to everything. You know, if you like it, if you eat right, exercise, do what you're supposed to, you know, you'll be alright. Yeah. Like I said, I've got a cold. My mind's not working properly right now. I'm not 100%. And, you know, family history does help too, being able to do that. So I need to, like, for example, I would need to make sure I take care of my heart in whatever ways I can, even though I don't really do anything for that, but whatever. But yeah. Okay, here we go. Typical risk. Yeah. So, thanks for listening to my babbling about this, and hopefully you can see what I've strolled through. This was the health portion of the 23andme thing. I might do some more later. I can figure out how to do it without showing names. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and this was the V2 chip thing. They have an upgrade, V3. I have no idea what all it entails. I don't know the differences, and I haven't been able to find anyone who can adequately explain the differences to me yet. So there you go. Alright, bye.